Okay, let's see if we can get this to all cooperate again today. There we go. Yeah, so we'll see who logs in. It is a Saturday, which means it's even crazier than usual. Kids are home, obviously. We had a rough day here yesterday with my son being home sick from school, very first week of school, and he missed the Friday because of an abdominal migraine. And I hear feet coming up the stairs. Nobody has needed me for about an hour, but now that I'm ready to Periscope, it sounds like there's children coming. I don't know how many people that log in here are parents, but it's amazing how your children don't need anything from you at all until you start to do something with the phone that involves your voice. Like, I can text all day long and my kids won't bother me, but if I put the phone to my ear to make a telephone call or make a video or whatever, all of a sudden people are trying to kill each other in my house. I don't understand. But anyways, my name is Shanna Cawley. For those of you that have not watched my other Periscopes, I don't know if you have or have not, but thank you for signing in today and joining our scope. I do social media topics every day to help with small businesses and direct sale companies. I work for a company called Chloe and Isabel. I sell jewelry. We're a direct sale company, but we try to not use the word direct sale. We use social selling because we do our selling based on relationships and who we know, and all about social media, which is one of my favorite things. They make fun of me because I am the social media princess, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, everybody's got to be something, so this one will be mine. It's fine. I'm going to try to keep this scope short. I have been watching some scopes, well, more so than I had been before, and should I make up match your necklace? Probably, yeah, actually, because they're both neutrals. But anyways, I need to do some longer scopes so I can interact with y'all a little bit more. But I keep finding myself, because of my crazy schedule with my kids, that I have to, work when I can, scope when I can. So we're going to scope this one probably pretty quick today. I also have to somehow pull off a self-portrait of me and the kids today. And I don't know, and most people, and I'm also a photographer. Some of you don't know that. And so whenever I do a session with people, they tell me, I swear to you, my kids are the worst kids ever. And I always tell them, I promise you they're not. Number one, all kids act the same for photo sessions, except for photographers' kids. They act the worst. My children will act like they've never seen a camera before in their life, and I've been taking their pictures since they were born, literally. And they act like complete, I don't know, hellions. They have no clue what to do. Or my son likes to do ninja poses, and I can't get him to stand up straight. I can't get him to do anything unless I let him be ridiculous. And so if you ever see any of our family pictures of me and the two kids, typically Anderson's doing something off the chain, and then Eva's doing her diva poses. So anyways, I got to make that happen today. So back to my scope, and I have to hold this one with my hand or my arm, and it's weird. I usually have it on the tripod downstairs. So anyways, my name is Shanna Cawley. You can follow me on Instagram, socially_Shanna, S-H-A-N-A. Follow me on Twitter. I'm getting better about my tweets. I've also got several Facebook pages you can follow me on that are my business pages. I do social media content management and creation as freelance for some companies here in Savannah where I'm at. And then I do it all for my businesses, and then I sell jewelry, and I do photography and graphic design. So anyways, those are the things that I do. So thank you for joining in. If you're new to Periscope and you are watching these scopes, if you follow me, I will follow you back, because I like to see, this is a very new platform, so you definitely want to up your followers as you are learning to use Periscope. So definitely, if you follow me, I'll go in and check later today, and then I follow back. And if you like what you're seeing, double tap the screen. That way these little hearts bubble up on the side, and that makes whoever you are watching on their scope know that you're appreciating them taking their time. Yeah, like the purple hearts just came up, doing the scope for you. So what this scope is for, and also, which probably more people watch these scopes on replay sometimes than they get to watch them real life, because I'm not able to give a lot of notice what time I'm going to scope. But these Periscopes are good for 24 hours or they disappear. I do download them onto my phone and try to remember to upload them onto my YouTube channel, but they are poorly tagged and not organized on my YouTube channel. I need to get back in there and handle that, but yeah. I have a lot of intentions, a lot of things I'm supposed to do that haven't gotten done yet. And I keep messing with my hair bad today, so if my friend Gloria watches it, she's going to harass me about it. So now I'm going to tell y'all what the topic of the day should be for your social media, or it's just an idea. That's all these are ideas. I did a social media challenge last month with about 200 Chloe and Isabel merchandisers in the Southeast, and every day I gave them a new topic and helped them explore how to use that topic to increase their business, to share themselves across social media and interact with customers and clients. Because social media is really about interacting with people and building that bond with them so they will trust you enough to utilize you, to purchase from you, to use your service, whatever it is your business offers. People do business with people that they like. So use your social media to your advantage to basically make friends and introduce people to you, your business, and make them, let them know they can trust you. So today is very simple. It's a fill in the blank. Okay, so you put out a fill in the blank question. So since I sell jewelry, we did, what is your favorite jewelry? What is your favorite style? Do you like a necklace? Do you like earrings? Do you like rings? What do you wear the most? What other jobs, like a personal trainers, what's your favorite exercise? What you can add. Do you ever just... No, I don't usually do political stuff. I do actually work with a charity here, the American Diabetes Association. I do a huge fundraiser for them every year, which is really how I got into doing social media as a job, because our team, we kicked serious butt our first year, but we did a whole platform campaign based on for their Kiss a Pig campaign, and I really got into that and pushed it. Diabetes is a big deal to me, my youngest brother, and he's young, as in he's younger than me, but he's not a baby, but he is a type 1 diabetic, and I know a lot of diabetics, and it's a very scary disease, and it's something a lot of people do not take seriously, or do they know much about. So I'm actually a big into that. So more politics is not my thing. Charities are, and helping the American Diabetes Association is a big deal to me. So that's how I really it really kind of honed my social media skills. It came naturally for me because I have told y'all before, I can talk the paint off the wall. So I can talk and I can talk and I can talk. And social media makes it where I can talk a lot to a lot of people and make it do good things, and not, like when I was younger, I'd get in trouble and get put in, the quiet chair because I talk too much. So now I can keep talking, and some people want to hear me, and then if they don't, they can not listen. So, it's gotten good about these scopes is the trolls have kind of lessened. So I haven't got the harassment trolls lately. I'm probably going to jinx myself saying that, but keep tapping those hearts. I don't see any hearts coming up, and it makes me feel like I'm talking to myself, which I do, and it's fine. I talk to myself. It's not a big deal, but I like to see those hearts. So thank you. See, I ask for hearts and they give me hearts. Y'all are good to me. So what I want you to do for your small business, or even if you just want to, even on your personal Facebook social media pages, if you just want to post something, the boy is feeling better. Thankfully he's feeling better today. He slept good last night, and his eyes look much better. So his abdominal migraine did not last more than 1 day, so we're good. But for your social media today, use a fill in the blank question. It's super easy. If you don't have one, you can't think of one, Google it. I mean, you can Google literally anything, and I do a lot. So Google, a fill in the blank question. So for jewelry, I'll ask, tell me what your favorite style jewelry is, or I could ask, what kind of event would you purchase something particularly for, like a wedding, prom, graduation, are you looking, would you buy jewelry for yourself or for a gift? You can just think about your business and what kind of a question. If you're stumped on one, let me know. You can type it in the little chat box here and I'll help you. You can always message me on Facebook and I'll be glad to help if you're stumped on something. Pretty easy to find. It's socially_Shanna. That's me on Instagram. That's me on Facebook. That's me on YouTube. Twitter, I think, is S_Collie Studios. I don't know. I think I've got 2 Twitter accounts, but I forgot the login for the other one, so I can't log in. And then there's Chloe and Isabel by Shanna Collie, which is my jewelry page. And then if you actually were going to visit my boutique, it's chloeandisabelsavannah.com, and it's got all my information to contact me on there too. So really, you can track me and find a way to contact me. Just don't be one of the weird ones that contact me. I do get approached by men that will message me and claim they need to buy a necklace for their sister or their mom or their cousin or whatever, and then somehow translate that request for me to help them pick out jewelry into a, by the way, can we go out sometime? And when I decline, if that's the case, they don't buy. Oh, you're funny. I hear you, FSU guy. But when I decline, of course, they don't buy anything. And what have I done? I spent all my time, focused on helping what I thought was a customer that isn't buying anything because they just want to date. And it's weird. It's just creepy weird. Like, just don't do that to people. It's not nice. Your mama taught you better than that, I know. So, is anybody, y'all have any questions that are realistic questions, real questions? I'll come back and do another get to know me Q&A in a couple weeks. Right, if you think I would go out on a date with you, you better damn well buy some jewelry. That's just plain and simple. Like, some people just don't have any reason, I don't guess. But, so, fill in the blank questions today. Get your social media. Don't let it get static. It is real easy on the weekends. I can blame them because it's absurd. Like, I don't know. I could go, that could be a whole scope of itself, and maybe it will be one day. But, your social media, no home training, that's the dang truth. It gets static on the weekends. You're not going to get a lot of play on the weekends, especially for small businesses, but you also don't want to sit there and not say anything and not post anything. So by posting a question and encouraging your followers to interact with you, to answer it, is a great way to get that interaction going with them. And then if they interact with your page, your next post is more likely to show up on their pages and in their feed, and then in the feeds of their friends. So it's all trickery when it comes to social media. Putting it out there, getting the information out there, interacting with people, and it might take you a couple tries to figure out what really piques their interest. I always try to interact with my customers without really pushing giveaways and things like that, because you'll get a lot of kind of useless foot traffic that way, and I'd rather interact with people that I know are going to support my business, and we can become friends and build a relationship, and I can continue to work with them. Now, that doesn't mean that if somebody comes to your page for a special giveaway, they won't eventually buy from you. So you just need to think about that when you're posting, when you're choosing what to post. Make sure you post a picture if you can with your with anything you post. More visuals will definitely get people's attention more than just the words, but sometimes the words work fine. I have a client that I swore on my life, not to ever put up a post without some kind of an image to go with the post, and she didn't want to, so I didn't. And her followers are fine with it. Her followers will see the post that I put up with with no picture, and respond. So it meant, yes, I'm fully aware. So yeah, I worked with that. But if you have an image you can put up now, it doesn't need to be all over the top. And I've also seen this happen too. When people create their own images for their social media content, they put words on it, which is fine. Just don't make it too busy, because people won't read it either. You've got to make it short, sweet, and to the point, okay? Which is what this scope was supposed to be, but I have no idea how long I've rambled now. And my children have not come upstairs, which is a miracle. And I need to get them up and out the door, because my son is watching this Stampy guy on YouTube. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Stampy. I posted about this on my Facebook page the other day, and it's this guy that he plays Minecraft, and he plays these Disney Infinity games, and I guess he records himself playing them. Oh, you know who Stampy is. Oh my heavens. It took me a couple days, like they were at their dad's, and then they came home, and don't get me on Caillou. I have a song about Caillou, which I will spare you. But Stampy, I didn't know what that sound was. This guy kept screaming in my house, and I couldn't figure out what they were doing downstairs that was that. And then I went down there and asked, and of course my kids thought it was hilarious. And now we have listened to Stampy pretty much nonstop. He does need to play in the yard, but he was so sick yesterday he couldn't. But I also wouldn't let him play on the internet yesterday, because I was afraid maybe the computer would, make his migraine worse. So we didn't do that. And I am about to get them out of the house so we can go do something. We have to achieve this self-portrait somehow today, which will probably be a cluster of epic proportions. But I have to have a picture to turn in somehow, so we will make it happen. So thank y'all for joining in on the scope. I know Saturdays are probably pretty slow. Y'all got better things to do than to listen to me ramble about social media, but I'm glad that I see some of the same people logging in and listening, and I'm hoping that I'm helping some of y'all if you have a small business. Social media, it's just kind of a second nature thing for me, and I enjoy it. I did get put in leadership timeout yesterday from my boss with Chloe and Isabel, because I am also a manager with Chloe and Isabel, and so I have a team that I manage, and she called me. We're supposed to have our touch base. What in the world is that? Sorry, scrolled on that one. We were supposed to have a touch base yesterday, and she asked me a question, and I told her what I had created this other thing for me to do, and how I did Periscope and how to do this, and she said, you need to go put your phone down and just sit somewhere for 5 minutes and just take a breather. And I just don't really think I can do that. Like, I'm attached to this phone. This is everything I do is in my phone. All my alarms go off on my phone. All my, everybody I know is in my phone. So I don't know how to do that. So she told me she was putting me in leadership timeout. So I did manage to somehow walk away from my phone, bring the phone to the beach. Yeah, I've done that. And then it gets too hot and I can't use my phone, so that's evil. But I can't be at the beach very much anyways because I burn in about 20 seconds. Yeah, she got me good. She told me, and then she told me if I didn't go to leadership timeout, she was going to unfriend me on Facebook for 10 minutes. And that was distressing, so I behaved, sort of. But that's what I do. Hi, Andrea. How are you today? I'm so glad you're here, because I'm about to shut up though, so you'll have to rewatch this replay, because I got to take the kids to go do something. But social media topic of the day is a fill in the blank question. Like, just, we did that last month. What's your favorite jewelry, whatever, anything like that. And right now I'm drawing a blank on other companies, like real estate agents I've done work for before. Like, what room, which picture, what room, whatever gets your attention the most. What are you looking for most in the house? Oh, thank you, Andrea. You're precious. I try to motivate people, but I'm just really ridiculous, so it's okay. Political social media. Just not political. I hate to say that because I should be more. You'd hire me. Yeah, probably, until you have to deal with my craziness. But I'm just not political. I have thoughts on that, but I don't like to go into it because it makes everybody mad, and there's no need to draw lines in the sand on that one. So I'm going to go now. I hope y'all have a fantastic Saturday, and you have great plans to do something fun. That's all I got. So y'all have a great day. And join me tomorrow. I'm going to try to do this every day. That's the plan, okay? Bye, y'all.